everyone. Ooh, that was weird. Hey everyone, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Thank you so much for joining as we continue our story with Earthborne Rangers. That should be there. Okay, we should be good now. All right. I just don't want you to hearing double, so hopefully you're not hearing double. But welcome to another round of Canje Plays. We're continuing our playthrough with Earthborne Rangers, which you see the ranges behind me. How can I do it? Like this? Like, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Earthborne Rangers. So hey Yogi, what's going on? What's going on? Hello, good morning. Pull up a chair. So we've I forgot to do one extra upgrade during our camping last one, which I'll show you what this one is because I wasn't, I was super excited and wasn't paying attention. But since we still camp before we start today, this is going to count towards that camp session where we did do the upgrade. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. We're moving on to days 14 and 15. I am really enjoying this game. I think it's a lot of fun. I always compare it to Lord of the Rings LCG, but I haven't played Lord of the Rings LCG enough to say if it's a one-to-one match. I doubt it. It isn't. It isn't a one-to-one match. It shouldn't be either, because this is supposed to be a more relaxed setting and not a game that's gonna keep kicking you between the crosshairs every single time you don't play as optimal perfect as you should, which I enjoy. I enjoy immensely. So I think the casual play of this, there's still that challenge there, and the casual play is a lot of fun. So I enjoy it a lot. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I needed to cover. I did make some rule mistakes in the previous video. Thanks to those who pointed those out in the comments, and I did add in the comment section, I pinned hey, these are the mistakes I made to go through. The overworld map, etc. is different, but once at a location, it's similar because multi-use cards. Yep. And I think that's the bit. There's no the one thing about for me, and I'll say for me, and I stated this story over and over in different. I did it in a co-op chat. I said it on previous ones before here, but I came to Lord of the Rings late. So people who are huge diehard fans of Lord of the Rings, feel free to disagree with me, but I came to it late. But when I came to it, because Arkham was already out and Marvel Champions was already out, and I love Arkham. I think Arkham is amazing for what it is. But when I played Lord of the Rings, I felt like something was missing. Like it was, I don't know. There was locations that you had to progress, but I never felt like we went anywhere, if that made sense. Like it was, okay, you put out a new card, you set up everything, you progress, you gain resources, and then you played the game like you played Lord of the Rings. But I don't know, it just felt like it was missing something. I don't know what it was. And I think when I realized that, okay, there's this overland map here that shows us that my brain, my however my brain chooses to operate, it's beyond me at times, but that I could actually see myself moving from place to place to place. It actually helped. And then when the cards came out, like in Lord of the Rings, where it was like, okay, you're going to this outpost, I got a sense of direction from where it was going. And then that actually helped make it feel like I was moving somewhere. I know others will disagree and they'll say, well, I feel that without a map, I don't need that visual representation. And that's perfectly fine. I do. So I think from that perspective, it helped me say the overworld map actually helps me put scope to what we're doing, and that helps. When you're in the game at a location and dealing with threats or path cards, it feels the same. But I think I've got a lot of people who disagreed with that as well and said, no, it doesn't feel the same at all. It's completely different. So what are you gonna do? All right, so let's get down to the table and let's see this thing, shall we? All right, so here we are back at the table again. I had to switch my glasses because my other glasses got scratched. So now looking up, see super blurry. Anyway, my upgrade is this intention translator is useless to me, and I did get Syl's sketchbook from the first time I completed her quest. And it's a natural upgrade from that intention translator because it has 2 hearts and then that symbol. Whereas the intention translator has 1 heart and 1 symbol. So I'm actually going to at basically put that away because I never use it, and put Sill's notebook in my deck, and that will be part of my upgrade. There is another one that I really wanted to, but I don't have enough focus to switch it out. So with the deck building rules along what you can and can't add to your deck, it just kind of makes sense. All right. So let's take a look at where we are. How about that? That'll be fun. That'll be a good thing to do. That'll be something people care about. Let's take a look at where we are. All right, so I guess you could go all nitty gritty and say Lord of the Rings has phases, whereas EVR reacts to what you do. Challenge deck, yeah, and I think you can. I get what you're saying, Yogi, for sure. So we're going days 14, 15. So 14 has the stupid Howling Winds thing that I hate so much, and we'll look at that card in a second. And then 15 goes back to Downpour. Yay, it's a terrible day in the woods. But there's an event that's happening on day 16 that we're not too thrilled about. We are at the archaeological outpost, which we're using the mountain pass terrain, and we did camp, because if we look at recorded journey, if we come down here, we'll see that we camped at the outpost, which allowed me to do that upgrade. Huge shout out to the creators of this app because of this lovely undo button when I screwed up this. So I really appreciate y'all doing that. We in terms of we got into the nest, and now we need to get to Meadow, and we're still at Invasion Stage 1. I don't even know what Invasion Stage 2 looks like. Let's hope we can get around it. From our rewards, we got Artel's Vaulting Rod, Sill's Sketchbook, Quiet, Dendrick Vine. We got the Scuttler Tunnels because Old Bloody Clicker is now removed from the game because I befriended him. And we got Reclaimer Mucus that I believe we added to our deck. Yeah, we added it to our deck as well. So that's there. Notable events, nothing's flooded, everything's happy, go lucky. And then we've removed Quiet and Old Bloody Clicker because we've befriended both of them, which is great. So that's a lot of fun. But we're starting off on day 14 where that sets. All right, so let's take a look. That's true. That's true. I've also expanded out the camera a little so we're not sliding these cards side to side. Of course, there's a lot of green on this card as there is on the Earth, but we'll see. Yeah. Ooh, that's weird. It's not friendly. Let's see if I move it up some. There we go. So now you get the full view of it. So we're at the archaeological outpost. The path deck assembly, one of 3 cards added from the valley set must be the sinkhole. So we're gonna find the sinkhole. That. And then we need to shuffle and grab the other 2 because this is not a pivotal location. And so we just need 3 of these, and then we will be using the Mountain Pass deck. One. Actually, what I really actually want to do is find Kisi so I could take her to her mom. Exhaust her and then take her to her mom. Mountain Pass. This one. Hey, Lane, what's going on? Building out the path deck. So that's there. Fun stuff. Good times. Lead Rangers, search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of green. So it has 1 presence that's there, awareness, +1 plus that symbol that I just added, and it says study the records that are here. Now I made a mistake when I was here last time when I did the study the records. I read the wrong thing, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you want from me? Perfection? What do you want? What do y'all want? So we'll have to draw, and then we'll have to draw again. All right, so that'll come here. Our journey mission to journey to Meadow, and then our invasion mission, and then we have the lovely Howling Winds. It says search the general set for the cyclone. and shuffle that into the path deck. All right. And then on refresh, if there's 3 or more wins on this card, remove them. The lead ranger draws 1 additional path card and then flip this card over. Cool. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful, I mean awful. All right. So we need to draw 1 path card for the arrival. And it's the zip line. So we got the zip line for our feature card that's going to show up, which is a structure, no presence, and it's actually kind of fun to use. So this will be up here along the way. Let's shuffle up, draw, and then draw a path card, and then get a going, shall we? Have a good time with this. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're always looking for pets. Bakoto, Riri, Ditch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quiet. All right, so we got 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4 isn't bad. We have the Scuttler Tunnel, which is fantastic. That's a feature that actually gets put out, which is interesting. I've had beings that stay out, but this was a feature that stays out. I wonder what happens when you travel. Like, does that feature... Because it's a tunnel at the location, so does that feature discard? I think it discards. Interesting. Okay, so we've got our setup here, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and draw our first path card. Awesome, which is the Cyclone. Awesome. Awareness evade. Discard 1 strength for every 2 effort. If there's no strength on this feature, discard it. And there is 3 strength on it to start. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Basically, first round is pure setup. Spend 2 to put you out. Spend 2 to put you out. Spend 2 to put you out. And then I just have Traverse Madness. I mean, we're heading to Meadow, so we're probably gonna, because we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, that'd be 5. We need 4 to leave, and we would have to go through 2 of this to deal with it. If we find Oru, he might be at the top of the deck. I'm thinking of just leaving. I really am. We're on day 4, right? This is a trail, so this is not, I don't add any of the reclaimers. But it's to go to Rings of the Moon. Or we could go to just the Concordant Ziggurat and just, shall we just leave? It would fatigue me for 2. What's this one say? When you travel, if all are on this feature, you may travel to a location up to 2 paths away. This would get me straight to Meadow. I think this is a blessing in disguise. That'd get me straight to Meadow. Let's go 1 more round. Whew, I'm gonna have to fatigue a lot, but it will get me to Meadow if I can make this work. It's a 3 test. What's the risk it here? Just travel and go to Concordant Ziggurat, taking the 2. Plan. Thought. This is what's going through my head. I could just leave right. I could try to leave right now for a 5 on 4. If there's a -2, that's going to work heavily against me. But I will have to I'll have to exhaust 2 cards to do it because of the presence of the funnel. If I had the art, no, that's not even an obstruction. Sure, I'm open to it. I really wish I could have had enough spirit, but I needed Pakoto down. So let's go ahead and just get the heck out of here. So we're going to make it a 5. Yeah, we'll make it a 5 on 4. A 5 on 1, should I say. It's a 5 on 1. Awareness test to leave. And let's just get the biscuits out of here. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's go. 5 on 1. 6. Pass. So that's a 6 there. There are no obstacles. Because of the cyclone, I have to fatigue 2 because I moved past it. I got a sun symbol. This says, add 2 wins to this card. You may suffer up to 2 fatigue to add 1 fewer wins. Nah, I'll add 2 to it. You enjoy that. No sun symbol here. Everybody else is cool. And we're out. We are traveling. Clean up. So this will get reshuffled. And where are we going to go? We are going to go... because I know I'm going to pull that stupid card in Meadow. Or before I get to Meadow. So, but we're going to go up this way. I'm tired of dealing with boulders. We're going to go the Concord and Ziggurat. Which uses... we're get rid of Mountain Pass. And we're going into grasslands. Lots of enemies to fight in the grasslands. Actually, I don't want to fight any enemies in the grasslands. I might go to Ravine. Because enemies in the grasslands have a lot of ambush. I'm actually going to go to through the ravine. I don't like the ambush. It's not fun. So let's grab the valley. The valley. This is Circle of the Rings of the Moon is a ruin. So because it's a ruin, I have to grab 3 Reclaimer Seekers. And they're going into the deck too. And then I need 3 of these. Yay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Okay. We're not camping, we're just moving. Shuffling this up. Rings of the Moon was just kind of a place where they thought that you could... I think they think it's an antenna, but some people say you can see into other dimensions. That's what the story says. We've been here before, so we don't have to rehash where that is. And... we could peer through the rings. So it says, search the valley set for a feature and shuffle it into the path deck. Go. It's 4 progress to get to Meadow. So we have to draw a path card, which is the Knight to Bats. That comes out with 2 bats on it. So that was traveling there. We then... when we... oh my gosh. It's been forever since I did this. I think I just draw 1 card. If If the location has equal or exceeding threshold, you may travel. If you do, remove all path cards from the play area. Choose a new location and assemble the path deck for the new location. Ready all cards. Each ranger regains all energy and draws one ranger card. Yep, one card. Healing touch, and then I have to draw my path card. Another set of bats. Ooh, lucky day. All right. So I'm going to exhaust my guardian ability to turn this one's presence to 0, and then I'm going to kill it with quiet. So boom, it's dead. Quiet's ability says quiet add damage to quiet equal to that being's presence, which is 0. So it's dead. Then I will reread this bad boy to 1. Then I will. I mean, are we traveling again? Are we just pushing on? Is that what we're doing? Putting progress on? Oh, we can't because this thing's here. It would fatigue us. I'm going to remember my training for 1/1 to draw another card. So 1/1 focus. Score. Gain a card. Artel's. That's a good card to have. No. If there is an active web wall, there is not. That's actually a really decent play. I'll spend 1 to put down you. Putting 2 on you. I'm going to... Now's the time to start this comboing up. So, I'm going to... It'd be a 2-on-2 to try to avoid you. I could try to befriend you, but that's a 5. Who cares? I'm about to kill you. So I'm actually going to give Pakoto a little scritch on the ear to see how it's going for a 2-on-1. 2-on-1. -1, which is a 1, which passes, but it's only going to give me 1 on there. No crest powers. We will... do that to spend that 1 to put 2 on Riri, put 1 on here. And that'll do. So 3, 1, 2, ready up. Ready up. Go back to base. Draw a card. Still sketchbook. I could probably, yeah, that there's potential for that. Let's see what we're dealing with. Stupid Cyclone. That's what I've dubbed it. It's not an obstacle. If it was an obstacle, I'd exhaust it. Okay. So let's exhaust my guardian ability to make this thing's present 0. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. It only has 1 health. I'm going to exhaust Riri to kill it. Okay. All right, jerk. This thing sucks. I'm just gonna call it what it is. We are going to... I'm looking for Oru. We're gonna remember our training. 1-on-1. Focus. Darn it. Move this feature. If you move it to an area with no other cards, it adds 1 strength. So it's there. That was a nice waste. That was a great waste of a turn. There's no way to get rid of this thing. I don't have the cards I need. It would be a 2-on-2 test to just get it down to. You know what? What the hell? Let's do a 2-on-2 test, risking it for the biscuit. So 2-on-2. This reduces this down to 2. Sunlight adds 2 to this, taking it to 4. And that's it. Then we will... I can't even traverse this thing. I don't feel like fatiguing cards to deal with that. I actually need to get cards back, which is why I'm looking for Oru. But we're going to have to draw 2 encounter cards coming up, so let me prep myself. I'm going to do a 2, 3, 4. 4 on Pakoto. 4. Cool. So I get 4. You go to 6. Okay. Then I will exhaust Pakoto to talk him down to 3. Put you at 4. I put you at 4. And that is all. Draw a card. The Reclaimer Mucus. Ooh, that actually can help me. Potentially get rid of that card. Attached to a path card, reduce the attached card's presence by 2. So that would make this 0, and then I can get out of here. All right, but we got to deal with this. So it says discard these, flip this card, which is the Thunderhead. Draw 2 path cards. First one is a spider. I'm not worried about that. Second one, that is what I'm worried about. Loose boulders. Damn it. But it's an obstacle. I'm okay. I'm okay. All right. So the Reclaimer Mucus actually does what we need. All right. We're out of here. We are out of here. Okay. So first off, first things first, let's go ahead and do this Guardian ability to turn your presence to 0. And then Quiet is going to attack and kill you. Then we're going to exhaust the Artel Rod to put you to 3, exhausting you. Then we're going to spend 1 for the Reclaimer Mucus to attach it to a path card, which you are, to reduce its presence by 2, which turns it to 0, so nobody cares about what it's doing with its life. And finally, we are going to travel. So we're going to traverse for 3-on-1. Please, please be a +1. Be a +1. Please be a +1. Damn it. So that's a 2. So that's a 2 that's there. Mountain, nothing. Mountain, move this feature. If you move it to an area with no other cards, it gains 3 strength. So it'll go to 3. There's no cards, but that's coming with it. It still has no presence, so no one cares. Then... not trying to do anything crazy. Let's chill. Let's chill out. Nothing came up here to really hurt us, so we're okay. Let's chill out. So 3, 2, flip this card back, ready everything up, draw a card, surveyed land, and draw a path. I only draw 1 path card this time. Renkobo, what up, dude? Okay, Renkobo. Well, I can't clear you. You're persistent, so you'll come with me, which is fine. And you sure enough can. So we are going to do This all over again. Exhaust you. Going to 2 to exhaust you. You're at 0, so I don't care about you at all anymore. You, we're going to deal with this. So let's deal with that. Traversing for a 3-on-1. 3-on-1. Crest. That's a 4, so that puts us to 6. Crest. Move a card in the same area as this feature. Well, this is an attached card. That's weird wording. Renkobo is, for reading Renkobo's bit, yeah, I've read it before. He's a trader. And he basically will let us, if we clear him, he'll let us refresh cards and just say get rid of them. So we've read through them before, but, you know, we're all playing this game together, right? We're all playing this game together. So let's do it. We're all at the same table. So if we're like, nah, read Renkobo, let's do it. So 83. Interest play. So there we go. The man's broad face has been weathered by years of strong wind, and his eyes are surrounded by a forest of wrinkles from a lifetime of squinting into the sun. He pulls his hands out of his pocket of his long coat and thrusts it forward. He speaks with the drawl of a Messapian sea folk. Renkobo is the name, he says, traveling merchant and master of commerce of the Sunray Flotilla at your service. Perhaps you'd like to make a trade. If not, we can simply share the road. I see we're traveling in the same direction, so clear him to see what happens then. Yeah, if y'all ever want me to pull up that's fine. It says move a card in the same area. This is an attached card. I'm going to believe that that's not true. Like, this is attached to this, so... Until I think this should read differently, because someone could read that as move any card that's there, even an attached card, which doesn't make sense. It's attached. All right. I think we're ready to be out. So let's be out. Even if it moved, it wouldn't matter, because we're traveling. We got what we needed because it cleared all that. It got here. This wouldn't have fatigued me. And let's say it did. Let's just say... For slaps and giggles that it did. Okay, cool. We're leaving. So it doesn't matter. All right, so we are traveling. And we are going to travel now to Meadow. So traveling to Meadow triggers the arrival step, but we have to do our cleanup step first. So do that. Clean up all this nonsense. We're arriving through the ravine, so basically Renkobo stays, but the other 3 valleys, the other 2 valleys go, and Meadow is, I think the reclaimers are gone too. Meadow is a field. Yep, reclaimers are gone. So reclaimers are getting yanked out. 1, 2, 3. And those 2 are getting yanked out. He is persistent, so he's staying with us. So we'll get 3 new of these cards. Reclaimers are out. And the ravine stays. Alright, so before we build this up, that's that. Let's go ahead and read our story on where we're going. Because it might change our setup. Let's go here. And we arrive at 1.50. And we're journeying to Meadow. Arrive at Meadow. Right? Yeah, journey to Meadow. You emerge from the tall grass and arrive in Meadow just in time to watch the swift land gracefully on the village green. Benamon steps out and waves, followed by Cordo and Elder Thrust. Thrust comes striding across the green. Cordo, a grim expression on his face, stands nearby with a long-barreled whisper-crack darter cradled in one arm. Thrust stops in front of you, studying you intently for a long moment before speaking. I came as soon as I could, she gestures. Walk with me, and tell me what you know of the Reclaimers. You finish your account over a late but welcome meal in Meadows' common house. Calypso and Cal Ivor arrived partway through the telling. Ben Amon and several of the villagers, including Elder Abel, have gathered, all listening intently to your description of the Reclaimers, their rapid life cycle, and the dangers they pose to the valley, and to Spire in particular. Thrush listens closely, occasionally asking insightful questions. You've done well, she says. A group of seasoned veterans could hardly have done better. I believe your assessment is correct. We have to find some way to stop these Reclaimers, or at least limit the destruction they might cause. Elder Abel shakes her head. A bunch of ruin-eating biomells that reproduce and spawn in a matter of hours? How are we supposed to stop that? Seems like we should be thinking of getting folk out of Spire as soon as we can and letting the Reclaimers have it. You hear murmurs of agreement from the crowd. Cordo's eyes flash angrily, but before he could speak, Thrush raises her hand. Just because they are drawn to Spire now does not mean they will remain there forever. Besides, if you could evacuate the largest village in the valley, none of us know just how far the archaeology ruins extends underground. If the Reclaimers consume too much, they could undermine the entire valley. She looks back at you. No, I'm afraid the Reclaimers must be dealt with, and since you have learned the most about them, you're best equipped to find a solution. Complete the Journey to Meadow mission. Gain the Remove the Reclaimers mission. So let's do this. So we're gonna missions, complete Journey to Meadow. And then add a new mission. Remove the Reclaimers mission. Each ranger suits 2 fatigue. Sweet. So what did we get? The Parathrapsis whistle and another Eerie. So cool. That actually worked out. You are not alone in this, Thrush says. We will travel to each village and share what you've learned with others in hopes of finding a solution. She turns to the room. You have all heard the story of the Reclaimer, she says to several mutters of agreement. Does anyone here have any idea of how we might stop them? Then Amon speaks up. There's a skilled hunter who lives in Tumbledown. Damn it. I hear this hunter regularly travels to the swamp to prune hydra worms. Some of these mindless, violent biomells in the valley. Perhaps she could provide some insight. Elder Abel grunts. No offense to the great hunters in our presence, but attacking the Reclaimer sounds like a fool's errand. If you'll recall, we were first made aware of these Reclaimers thanks to a flood. Killed a score of them stone dead. Does anyone know where the sharper who caused the flood ran off to? Maybe he can do that again. Calypso steps forward. No, Elder Abel, but I've learned that his sister lives in Spire. She may know where he's going. Elder Thrush nods in satisfaction. Thank you all, she says, then turns to you. 2 solid leads. Good luck, and may the ancestors guide you. Damn it. Can you give me a little bit more than that? Alright, so we need to find the remove the Reclaimer mission. And journey's done. So what does this say? Search the valley for options on how to deal with the mounting Reclaimers invasion before it overwhelms the valley. There are 3 different options to discover. Talk with people around the valley who you think might have ideas on how to find them. Okay. Hey, Zebulon. Hello. Any idea when the second printing of this dropping on GameFound? January. I can't watch too much or I'll start stalking eBay. January is when the second one's coming out. I think they have it marked on the GameFound page as well. But yeah, January is when it's coming out. So that's all it says, right? I'm curious. I don't know what to do with this, but sure, that's our new mission. Let's get rid of that. This goes. So Tumbledown, which is here. I don't have to ship the map for that, which is there. And Spire, which is all the way up there. So there's 2 places to go. Spire takes... Tumbledown would be 1, 2... Oh my gosh, it's so far. It's so far. Spire, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Oh my gosh. All that green. It's just a mess. Here. Here we go. Search the path deck for Whispering Fields and put it into play. Yay. Then Meadow. That's what it looks like. All right, so we're coming through. So it says search the. So we're coming through the ravine. I don't have Whispering Fields in the path deck. I'm assuming I need to find it from Grassland. It just needs to be a thing. What's this one? All right, this is the ravine. That's in play, but let's get our shuffle on. All right, so we need to grab 3. I don't know about the rain washing them out, but maybe we should. I don't freaking know. 2, 3. The Whispering Fields is a ridiculous thing. Because it starts off with 4 presents in a solo game. I think that is crazy unfair. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, once it comes out, it takes the top card, so it goes to 2. Then, because we got to a new location, everything's ready up, and I would draw a card. And then we would draw our next card, which would go under here. So now it's at 4. That's how the Whispering Fields works, folks. That's how it works. Okay. So we could go to Spire in 2 moves, figure that out, but then we gotta run like nobody's business down to Tumbledown and see what happens. Because we gotta find the guy who caused the rainstorm, but there is somebody with some wisdom that could potentially be in Tumbledown all the way at the bottom of the board down here, and it would take 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, and before I forget, let's say that we moved from the archaeological outpost to the Rings of the Moon. We didn't camp. And then we traveled from the Rings of the Moon to Meadow. We did not camp. And that's where we are now. All right. So this has 4 presents on it. Okay. And there is no way to traverse this nonsense. All right, let's put down the Parathrepsis whistle, because that's how we start games now. With 3 on it. Renkobo's persistent, so he's with me. Let's do this, making this 2, making this 3, and adding 2 progress to him. I could do this, surveyed land, attached to reduce, oh, I could do this. Yes. Instead of putting the 2 here, we're going to do some backplay. We're going to spend 1 to attach this stupid field. It has 1 on it already. And then when you do that, I'll make it 2. So now that's down to 2. He's going to keep buffing this nonsense, and then we're just going to deal with whatever that is. Okay, so that's the counter to the Whispering Fields. That's awesome. Okay. So it's down to 2. We could fatigue 2 to try the travel and get out of here. I think that's what we need to do. A -2 would hurt. We can also try to solve this guy. But it would help. It would help. Let's do that. We're going to do a 3-4 on 1. A 4 on 1. 4 on 1 in Meadow. Let's go. Boom, that's a 4. That's 4 progress right there. Perfect. Sun, you're going to get 2 on you. Add one progress to the location as Ren shares his useful routes. Oh wait, this one has a thingy. Put a random attached face down card in the play. If it has the ambush keyword, suffer 1 injury instead of fatigue. So we're gonna grab this one. Loose rocks. That comes out. Then add 1 progress to the location, which is 5. If the weather is inclement, it is add 1 damage to this feature. And that's all the chain reaction that we have for today. But it doesn't matter because we're out of here. However, we need to take care of this stuff in turn. Exhaust this to take it to 1 to exhaust this feature. And we're out. We're out of here. Because you can't travel when there's an obstacle in the way. But we're out. So let's clear this stuff. Leave Meadow. Oh, that's my hand. This. And we're moving. We're gonna go to the spire. It's the closest one. Tumble down would be cool. Tumble down would be amazing, but going through these ravines breaks my soul. Because if I go up to the spire and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's in," and talk with people around the valley who you think might have idea of how to find them. I have Renkobo here. I can hit the spire to see if I can find the guy's sister. Or I could go to Tumbledown. Methinks I actually want to make the march to Tumbledown, to be honest. The spire's super close, but I don't... If we get to the spire... I'm looking for the rain person. Biscuits. Oh, and sorry, that would have fatigued me too. Instead of 4, it would fatigue me too. I forgot to do that. Okay. I don't know where to go. I'm kind of getting into decision lock mode. Do I have the ability to travel 4 locations along ravines to be able to get to Tumbledown before the deck runs out? That's the big question. Let's go. We're going to Tumbledown. We're going to Tumbledown. So, ravine cards stay in the deck. Cyclone stays. Grassland goes away. Ravine. We're going back to the Rings of the Moon. That's just a path card draw. So it's Ravine. We need... Why are there only 2 of you? There should be a third. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey, Blue, what's going on? Thank you. 2, 3. And the cyclone does go in the deck. Hey, Greg. 1, 2, 3, 1. So we'll do this, shuffle this up. Shuffle that up. Shuffle this up. Make sure I didn't miss anything on a reshuffle. Nope, I didn't. That pops down. We get back our stuff. I draw a card. Another Parathrapsis Whistle. I draw a path card. And I ready these things up. Loose boulders. It's a good time to be alive. All right, so that's drawing that path card, and then on my turn I have to draw another one, which is spiders. Oh, this is perfectly fine. We're good. We're good. Okay. You need 3 on you to flip. So, okay. So let's take this in turn. Exhaust to turn you to 0. Exhaust to kill you. Exhaust, taking this to 1 to add 1 to this and add here to you. So we're going to read you in a second. So we're going to clear. Let's do this in order. So we're going to clear Renkobo. He is 83 when cleared. We cleared him by progress. So we can either, so he says trade, you say. Ren sweeps his hand, he checks. We can switch stuff in our hand. The alteration deck is permanent. If you don't trade Sue 2 fatigue, which we're not going to trade, we're just going to Sue 2 fatigue. But there's nothing in here that's kind of like, yeah. So we're just going to soothe our 2 fatigue, basically. This thing keeps. So we'll clear him. So 2 fatigue. And there's my puppy. We are then going to spend 2 to put down Oru. We're going to do this to add 2 here. And I have to move you. We're then going to spend 1 here and exhaust that to exhaust this. And this is going to be a 3-on-1er. Oh, before I do that, let me put down the other Parathrapsis Whistle. And put 3 on that. Protects us a little bit from getting harmed. And let's be out. 3-on-1. +1, my friends. +1, +1. 0. That's okay. That puts 3 progress on this. I probably should have kept Renkobo, but sure. So Crest, no. You're exhausted, so no one cares what you think. And then we reshuffle this. Good times for all. The pets have returned. All right. Our job is to just move as swiftly as possible to get to Tumble Down. If I could end the day in Tumble Down, I'll be okay. But that's where we're going. All right. Nothing really else to do because there's no beings to exhaust with that. And there's nothing to play to really build that out. So let's ready up. And we get our energy back. Draw a path card. The Scuttler Tunnel. Which, when you perform a test, if yours on this feature, add 1 harm to it to dodge each card in the same area. Clear if your is in this. Okay. Which means it collapsed. We need to draw one of these. The spider web. It's another obstacle. However, We could deal with that feature very easily. We're all right. We're okay. We're okay, people. We're okay. All right. So we'll do you to move you here, put you at 5, you to go to 4, to put you to 2. And I need to add 2 progress somewhere. I'll put it there on Riri. You, taking this to 1 to exhaust you. And then I can make up for it with this. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. What did I say I was going to do? I was going to traverse. Yeah, because then I can make it a 3-on-1. Yep. I'm going to traverse, pulling this down to 1, so it's a 2-on-1. No, I'm dumb. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's being stupid. I'm going to use Homeward Bound. Spend 2 going down to 1 to move all this progress from this animal onto that to clear it. Then I'm going to traverse for 3-on-1. 0. So 3-on-1 makes that a 6 because that's a pass. Put the 3 over here. This goes. Mountain. We're good. We are good. And we're out. And we are out. OWT. So we're moving from the Rings of the Moon to the archaeological outpost, which we've been here before because it's right here. So let's update the log. So we traveled from Meadow to the Rings of the Moon. Nope, we didn't camp. And we traveled from the Rings of the Moon to the archaeological outpost, and we did not camp. Travel. All right. Cool, cool, cool. The ravine deck stays in effect. The archaeological outpost is a trail, so we don't have to worry about that. We just need to pull out the cyclone stays. All right. One, 2, 3. One of them has to be the archaeological sinkhole. You. Trying to get down to tumble down. I've got 2 more spaces to move. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. So we're searching for a feature. That's loose boulder. So that's the feature that comes into play here. You're here. Flip. Draw a card. Gain energy back. Ready up everything. Draw a path card. Ooh. A way to soothe fatigue and draw ranger cards. A flora that comes down that's food. And we got meticulous, which is great for travel. Okay, so let's continue on with our path here. So we're going to do you, taking you down to 3, taking you up to 2, and adding 2 to you. We're then going to exhaust you, taking you down to 1 to exhaust that. And let's see about getting the hell out of here. So that's a 4 on 1. Come on, cards. Be get to me. Yes! That's a 4. We're out of here. So, that's a 4. No crest. You're exhausted. Nobody cares what you think. And we spent that meticulous to make it a 4, which is what we needed to get out of here. We're out! We're moving quick. We're moving fast. We're moving fast. So we're going to go to the Watcher's Rock. This is a new location, so we'll take some time to check this out. Here it is. This is a mountain. Okay, so we're not on days. I think we're on days 5 and 6, so we're going to get some reclaimers in the mountain now. So, but we're going along a ravine, so the valley cards come out. Wow, we're in Kobo again. The archaeological sinkhole. This is not a pivotal location, but Tumbledown will be. We're moving as fast as we can. All right, so let's grab our 3. 1, 2. I'm actually having a pretty okay run. That jerk followed us. Who followed us? Who followed us? Nobody should be following us. We are good. No. Oh, yeah, I cleared him. He's gone. But he helped us soothe the 2 cards that was in our exhausted pile. So far we're okay. We're almost to Tumbledown. We're almost there. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Okay. So let's move that. And let's take a look at our new location. So we're reading 38. So let's go to 38. From Watcher's Rock, you can see for dozens, maybe even hundreds of kilometers across the ocean of green that fills the land south of the valley. From this vantage point, the inhabitants of Tumbledown stand watch over the Verdessa. Today, like most days, all is quiet. So we just draw a path card. Oh, that doesn't do the art justice. Y'all need to see this beautiful art. So 2 presents, awareness to watch. Shuffle each predator in play into the path deck. And it is a mountain, which means it's also going to get... Oh, I forgot to do the reclaimers. Whoopsies. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the reclaimers in there. All right, so we're going to just draw a path card, which is a reclaimer. It has ambush. So 1, 2. I still get to draw a card no matter what you do to me. Okay, and then we did all that. We re-upped our energy. We drew a card. Next one. Loose rocks. This card is going to follow me forever. Okay. Well, our job is to get to Tumbledown. So let's do what we need to do. First, oh, my ranger ability would unexhaust. I haven't been doing it, but if I need it, I notice it. So let's make you 0. That's 3 harm, and that's 1. Suck gas, evildoer. That's 4. So you're out. Next up, we will do Pakoto to exhaust, ticking this down to 2. Ticking you to 2, ticking you to 4. Exhaust you for 1. Exhaust that. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? 3. 3 on 2. 3 on 2. Just give me a +1. Woo, just give me a +1. That's a -1. So that's the opposite of what I asked you for. So that's 2. Mountain. No mountain problems. We're good. We're going to do this to move you up to put you at a 4. And then we're going to give the puppy a lovely... Oh, we can't give the puppy a scritch. We're out of scritch for puppy. I think we're good. Yeah, I don't want to tempt this. I don't want to draw 2 encounter cards and get 2 loose boulders. That's going to make my life terrible. Without, the card saying that my life is terrible. So I think we're good. We're going to try to get out of here next round. So let's try again. So let's ready up. Draw a card. Pakoto. Draw a card. More flora. Okay, so we'll pull you down here. You'll go to 6. You'll exhaust going to 5, taking this up to 2. Taking you to 6. You will exhaust going down to 1 to exhaust this. I'm supposed to get that back. And then we are going to traverse 3 on 2. 3 on 2. That's what we're talking about. That's a 5-er. Crests. No one cares what you think. Tumble down time. All right. We're traveling. And we're walking. So let's get out of here. So we made it to Tumble Down. And this time the ravine deck is out. And it is the Mountain Pass deck. This one. Let's get generals out of here. Okay. And we're going to Tumble Down, which passes through a mountain pass, which is here. And we need to determine how we're going to build this. So let's read about Tumble Down. Tumble Down is on 10. Man, I cannot believe we made that. I really can't. Oh my gosh. All right. As you near the terminus of the valley, the silverfin rushes and churns between massive boulders on its way to the falls. Ahead of you, there is a constant booming roar. Just beyond, the silverfin rushes over the lip of the cliff and plummets hundreds of meters to the Verdessa far below. If you have not saved Cassenda, do not shuffle Cassenda. Expert Hunter into the path deck. Okay. I don't know where she is, but well, she's not here. So, sure. I won't. I will not do that. This is a mountain, so it is going to get the reclaimers on it. So, we are here. Now it's time to build this out. That's so strange that I'm like not... I don't know where anyone is. I gotta just search the valley and find people to talk to. Should have gone to Spire. 1, 2, 3. And so there's our 3. This is a mountain location from what I see, so there's 3 of those. The Cyclone is still there, and this is Mountain Pass. Okay. Oh, yeah, because when I flipped this over, it didn't say to do anything crazy. And we'll take a look at it. 1 second. Yeah, I reshuffled. I'm always nervous I screwed that up. Okay, boom. Let's take a look at Tumbledown. So that's its first card. So it says Lead Ranger draws a path card. And there it is. Tumbledown. So it has 1 presence, awareness to explore, scout path cards equal to your effort, then draw 1 path card. So that is that lovely new location. We have to draw a path card first off, which is a pouncing Aatrox, who fatigues us for 2 as ambush. Ready these up. Draw a card. Get energy back. Draw another path card, which is the zip line. Okay. We can try the zip line for sure. You're going to die because you made me angry. You fatigued me. I don't like it. So, we're running low on cards. We have 4 cards left before our day ends. We got pretty far in a day, which is good, but we need to find people to chat with. Whoever we shuffled in, we need to find. First things first, exhaust this to turn you to 0. You and you. Make it a 4 damage to get rid of you. Then we are going to, we're going to give this a whirl. We're going to try to hop on the zip line for a 3-on-3 test. We did hop on the zip line. So we move our token on the zip line. Sun makes this 4. Then I mean, it would get us back to the outpost. But we're not traveling here. We're exploring, right? So let's explore. Yeah. These 2 combined together clears an animal. So let's do an awareness test. 2, and we'll use 1 ancestral teaching to make it a 3. So just a 3-on-1. 3-on-1 green awareness. So that's 2. So we get to scout 2 cards. Reclaimer, which has ambush, yuck, and a Shale Scree, which is an obstacle. I would have taken the Reclaimer because I could clear him next round, but he has ambush. Ambush sucks. So let's throw you at the bottom. Actually, let's throw both of these at the bottom because I don't want that. And then we have to draw a card. A Fractal Wire, which is an obstacle. At least it doesn't have ambush. Okay. Then two. We could traverse this feature. I can't use that yet, but we could traverse this feature. I'll make it a 4-on-2. Or it'd be a 2-on-2 for break. Let's do a 4-on-2 to traverse that. A 4-on-2. So that's 3. So we put 3 progress on you. No crests to bother us. We're going to do this to turn you to 4, to turn you to 2. To add 2 more on there. We're going to do this to move you up here and add 2 on you, putting you back to 6. And I think we're going to chill. Yeah, I think we're going to chill. I don't want to draw cards. So let's chill there. This goes, this flips. I have to draw 2 encounter cards on my turn. Ready, 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 ready. Draw a card. Healing touch. That's the 2 I have to draw on my turn. Let's see what we got. First one. The circling Itrix. And the second, the fresh Sitka carcass. All these aren't bad. This thing's dead, so I don't care about it. Place this being on top of the path deck. If you fail, suffer 1 injury. If this being is along the way, move it within reach. Oh, it is along the way. And so is the carcass. So this is... Well, this is easy. This is ready up. My animals are not me doing a test. However, I can do this, that. All right, now we don't have a problem, so I'll exhaust this to turn you to 0, to do this to kill you. Bye. Then we can deal with this. Awareness plus heart. Let's do a 2-3 test. So it's a 3-on-3. Jeez. Oh no, a 3-on-2. Jeez. 3-on-2 awareness test. 0, which puts my token on this, which clears it. So my token would have moved over there, which would clear it and put my token back here, which means it would come off that. Remove 1 progress from each card. One progress from each card. So you're going to go to 5, 1, and that's it. Let's traverse this for a 3-on-2. 0. So that's 3, which clears this progress. Remove 1 from each card. So you'll go to 4. You'll go to 6. Then I'll do this. Put you back up 2. Boom. Put you at 2. Okay. I don't want to draw any cards. The -2 is in there somewhere. And I need to start looking through here because I'm almost done with the day. I am going to rest here. I just don't know what to do to end the day out. So let's just ready up. Draw a card. Reclaimer Mucus. Flip this. Draw a card. Oh, yeah, lady. Yep. So we need to talk to you. Okay. I mean, I would love to help you find your daughter. I really do, because I want to get her out of the deck. But let's do what we need to do first off here. So, move you up, put 2 on you. Do this, shift you down to 3. Shift you to 3, and put 2 more on you to clear you. So let's go to 81. She's looking for a daughter. So when she enters play, if Kisi Voss is in play, otherwise, clear her to find out what's going on. She's looking for a daughter. So that's kind of what we know. If Helping Hand's attached, it isn't. Otherwise, go to here. We could Soothe Fatigue or gain Helping Hand. I'm going to gain Helping Hand. Only because if Kisi is in this deck, because I am going to search this deck for stuff, then we'll see if we can find her. So I'm going to gain Helping Hand. So all Helping Hand does is it makes her persistent. So she's hanging out with us as a Helping Hand mission, and she's looking for her daughter. Let's see if we can find her. So we are going to do a 2. I'm going to just go all in on this. I'm going to do a 4. A 4 on 1. 4 on 1 awareness. +1. That's a 5. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who do we have? Nope. 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 So throw all that to the bottom of the deck. No mountain stuff to really bother us. And then we have to draw a card. A Circling Itrix. Which is perfectly fine because perfectly fine. Because we are going to, I already exhausted my build. Oh, we got the whistle. So we're going to attack it with Quiet and kill it. So we're going to do the whistle for 2, so Quiet doesn't take any damage from this being, and kill that being. And I think we're good. I'm trying to find the daughter, so I think we're good. So let's ready up. That was a big round. That was a really big round. Ready these up. Get my energy back, draw 1 card. I only have 1 card left in the day, and we have Homeward Bound, which is what I would like. And we've got the stupid Cyclone that just popped in. Okay. I could try to clear her to talk to her, but I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. It just says talk to the different people in the valley. I could talk to her, but I don't know if that's going to do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll just have to hope she comes up again in the next day. Because I go to Tumbledown and talk to the lady, but I can't talk to the lady. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck here. Because it says someone's in Tumbledown that I should talk to. Okay. Well, let's do this awareness test for a 2-on-1. I can't do that. This thing's in the way, and it's got 3 strength on it. We could do this. I mean, I can make it a 4, but that's still not enough. We could do the Reclaimer Mucus on it, taking this down to 1. Attach this to a path card and reduce its presence by 2. So we kind of shut this down. It's not going to fatigue us. And then I'll just do a one-on-one test to see about the path card. One-on-one. -2. Yuck. Yikes. -2, so that doesn't do anything. There's nothing to do there. You can't fatigue me. And you're going to add 2 on here. And then we reshuffle. I should have used Riri's ability. But it still wouldn't have mattered. It still wouldn't have mattered. It still would have been a -2. What am I doing? Why am I just shuffling this? All right. Well, let's finish off this last bit because there's nothing else really I need to do. Yeah, I would have. I would have pulled you down here and given you 2, and that's fine. All right, then we would ready up. Draw our last card. Just quiet. The agitated meadowlarks. So you're in the same row, therefore scratch, scratch, scratch. Let's see what we can find. So that's a 4-on-1. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. What other valid cards are here? Syl is here, and the Tenebrae is here. So those are the other 2. Okay, well, we're going to put all that at the bottom, and we will put Syl at the top, draw Syl. This will go to 4. Yeah. Our day's over anyway. Syl comes down. We're then going to do 2 on Syl, moving her up. This will go to 4. This will go to 4. That'll go to 2 to clear Syl. So Syl will clear 82. Let's see if she can tell us anything. So if you've witnessed a masterpiece when she enters play, I have, then clear to see what happens. So, helping hand. I've already gotten what I needed. If you've witnessed the masterpiece. The day is ending, so let's just get to. Because it's more like I need to know. Yeah, let's just get to. 2 cards back. Which is Oru and Syl Sketchbook. Alright, well, we've seen everything that's here. I think we just need to end the day. Anything else could cause problems. Let's travel and see if we can make... Oh, making camp doesn't matter. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yeah, -2 is basically an auto fail, yeah. I don't know what to do. We could travel. Tumbledown's empty. Maybe I need to be a tumbledown? I don't know. I don't think there's any rules for camping in a location. We have to move to another location to camp. I think we'll just end the day here. Let's end the day here. Because I don't know what else to do. We have to talk to people in the valley. If I remember correctly, and let's go back to the journey mission. Let's go back to the journey mission because maybe I missed something because I'm moving too fast. So 1.50. Come on, game. Ugh. So maybe I missed something. Journey to meadow. So this says that... Where's the tumble down one? 2 solid leads. Good luck and may the ancestors guide you. Cool, cool, cool. But I'm looking for... Just because the spire... No, I'm afraid the reclaimers must be dealt with. Somewhere in here. Ah, here it is. Benamon speaks up. There's a skilled hunter who lives in Tumbledown. We don't know who that is. I hear this hunter regularly travels to... Oh, regularly travels to the swamp to prune hydra worms. There's my miss. That one statement right there. I need to go to the swamp. So we need to go to the swamps to deal with this. There's your problem. So that's what I missed because I'm like, what am I supposed to do at Tumbledown? All right, so let's do this. We're gonna do a 2. That's a 3 on 3. 3 on 3 spirit. -1. That's a 2. So that's a fail. That's unfortunate. Move this feature. Cool. And then we are going to just traverse and hope we get a +1. So that is a 3 on 1. 4! Boom! Yes! That's 4 progress right there. That's what we needed to leave. Move a card in the same area as this feature. If you move it within reach of a ranger, it fatigues that ranger. Oh, because it's like the wind hitting me, right? Move a card in the same area as this feature. If you move it within reach, it hits the ranger. We're good. We're good. I see how to read that. It's like the wind's blowing. Okay. And now if everything moves up, as soon as one moves down, it would fatigue me. I see how to play that. But it doesn't matter. We don't care. We're getting out of here, and we're going to camp. So I was going to try to go on here to move 2 spaces, but we're just going to camp. We're going to move up to the bowl of the sun, and we're going to camp there. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So let's see. So we traveled from the archaeological outposts to Watcher's Rock. We did not camp there. We then traveled from Watcher's Rock to Tumbledown. We did not camp there. And then we traveled from Tumbledown to Bowl of the Sun. And we did camp here. That was a big day. That was a big, big day. So we're on day 15. Wow, that was a big day. Yeah, that was a very productive day that we had. So we camped at Bowl of the Sun, and we're going into that now. So let's we gotta just clear everything. Get these back. Clearing all this, all of that, and you. That was a very productive day. Where are our 2 cards? The Rod Meticulous is not too bad. You'll go here. This cancels. These are those cards. So we're going to the Bowl of the Sun. We're leaving Tumble Down, so we need to go to... We're here. Howling Winds is gone. We're back to Downpour. For people who don't know the Downpour card. Because if you can see here, we're back to Downpour on day 15. The weather is just garbage. So there you go. That's Downpour while I get everything set up here. You can peruse that. Valley, Valley, Mountain Pass, Mountain Pass. We're still going through Mountain Pass. So Mountain Pass deck stays. We'll see what this is, so I'll hang on to the 3 Reclaimers. This card is gone. And Mountain Pass. All right. Let's grab this. This comes out with 4 thingamadoohickeys on it. Downpour's rough. Downpour fatigues the heck out of me every time I draw a sun. 1, 2. I would like to find Kesey and her mom. That's what I would like to find. 1, 2, 3. This is a mountain, so therefore 1, 2, 3 Reclaimers. Okay, so this location kind of helps a little bit. Looks like where Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru used to live. All right, so what do we got here? One of the 3 cards added from the Valley must be the Fundamentalist. He's in there. He's in there because he's not in here, so we're good. Kesey, and her mom aren't in here. Oh, gross. Yeah, so he's in there. Draw 2 path cards when we arrive. So let's talk about 37. So we need to read 37. In a massive pothole carved over the centuries in the red-hued rock, someone has built a flourishing garden. Pipes, presumably carrying water, lead to and from the pothole into smaller potholes on the periphery, each all growing carefully cultivated varieties of foliage. It's as if this sun-kissed plateau housed a living lexicon of every plant in the valley and beyond. So there's the Bowl of the Sun. So it has 1 presence for a focal test, and a 1 test to meditate, and we fatigue equal to our effort. Or sorry, soothe fatigue equal to our effort. And it's 3 to traverse. And I need to reshuffle the discard the challenge pile since this is a new day. We got to draw 2 path cards anyway. Sill and Agitated Meadowlarks. Those aren't bad. Sill's going to get that help in hand card. She's coming with me. Keeping my eye on a specific device so it doesn't start playing techno music again. Let's see. Do that. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Makoto, Oru, the whistle. 1, 2, 3. Artel's failing, Riri, and we just don't have quiet. That's the only. We always miss like one. We always miss one of the cards we need to just get our stuff going. All right, so we do that. And then we draw a path card. An Aatrox. 1, 2 for that fatigue. Quiet's probably in one of those. Okay, let's do what we need to do. First off, spend 2 to put you down, exhaust you to move you up here, and put 2 progress on you. We're going to spend our 1 to put down the whistle, which has 3 on it. We're going to spend 1 going down to 2 to put down Artel's Rod, which has 2 on it. Sorry, that shouldn't be blue. It should be green. We're going to spend 2 to put down Riri to use him to get rid of this. We're going to... We're going to do nothing else. That's what we're going to do. Nothing else. Because Pakota's coming next. And we're going to clear this next round. No. We could pet the puppy. We could pet the puppy. 2 on 1 to pet the puppy. And this should be reshuffled. 2 on 1 to pet the puppy. Two on 1. That's a 1 for. So that goes here, and we sue the fatigue, which is the tunnel. Crest, if you have 2 or more fatigue, nope. Sorry. Nope. You don't bother me. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence, which is 2. And that'd be that. Then we will exhaust you to move you here to put you to 4. And that's what we got. That's the fun. That's the joy. That's what we live for here in this game. So we'll do this. 3, 2, 2, 1. Ready. Draw a card. Artel's Rod. Draw a card. A stupid reclaimer. Good freaking jeez. Aw, jeez. Alright, so then we'll do 2. Put you down. We're going to do this to move you up. Put 2 on you. Do this to take you down to 1. Put 1 on this. Get rid of you. Then... she's going to die. She's going to die. And then we're gonna do... she's going to die. If I pull a crest, she dies. And I have no way to heal her. I have no way to heal her. So we'll do 1 harm on you. Honestly, I don't think that this is a test scenario. Because she's going to die. Crud. And I keep getting ambushed. I don't know what to do. I can clear her, but she's still going to be hurt. This is a waste of a turn. I wanted to pet the pup to soothe the fatigue because I need quiet. Quiet will help me clear a lot of this. But if I draw a crush, she dies. I think she might die. When a ranger would suffer any injury from a predator or damage would be added to a being by a predator cancel. Oh, I can protect her. Let's scratch the puppy. 3. 3 on 1. 3 on 1. I can protect her. So that's 2. We passed. This goes up. We heal 1. Getting Oru. Add 1 mucus token to the location. If there are 3 or more, discard them. Search for the polyp. 1 mucus token to that location. Then we'll do this to move you back down here and make you 3. I can protect her. I have the tools. I have the talent. Okay. Let's see if we can exhaust this being. It would be a 2 on 3. Or 3 on 2. I don't think it matters. I think I'm wasting it by doing that. Because I can't travel. I probably would have traveled if I could have done that and then get to the swamps. I think I did that out of order. Yeah, I did that out of order. I should have instead exhausted and traveled. I played inefficiently. And I'm probably going to pay for it, so let's do that. Yeah, because when you play with people, present people, someone could make that suggestion. But they didn't. Another Parathrepsis. Stupid Vines, which is an obstacle. That comes down. Okay, so let's do 1 here. I think 3 on that. Let's do this, taking it to 2 to exhaust this obstacle. Let's do a 2, 3 on 2 to exhaust that being. That's a 4. That works. You're exhausted. Mountain. Nobody cares because everybody's exhausted. Then, shall we be out for a 3, 4, 5 on 1? I think we should. 5 on 1. 6. So that's a 6er. That's on there. No consequences. We're out. Oh, before we go out, I want her to come with me. Sorry. Before we go out, I want her to come with me. So I'm going to do those 2 to move her up and clear. So let's clear her. I wanted her to come with me. I don't want to leave you anywhere, Syl. So before we leave, let's go to Syl. Syl is 82. I have witnessed the masterpiece. So we did that. Then we go to clear. If you've witnessed the masterpiece. Let's drop the not at all. Remove all progress and attach helping hand to Syl. So she does still have 2 damage on her. But she is coming with. Alright. I could soothe the 2 fatigue. I think I'm going to soothe the 2 fatigue. I'm not going to let her come with us. So instead I'll clear her. Soothe the 2 fatigue, which is Healing Touch and Syl Sketchbook. And then we're going to get out of here. Okay. And then we're going to be out. So we're going to move to the Frowning Gate. Let's go to that swamp. The Frowning Gate. That's where we're going to move to. Let's do our cleanup. Frowning Gate. And we're moving through Mountain Pass. So the Frowning Gate is... It's a water location? Okay. Well, no reclaimers in the water. And... So no reclaimers in water locations. And it's not a pivotal location, so let's get a new 3. And this time, let's hope we can find Kesey's mom. Let's do that. And we're going through a mountain pass, so this comes up. Location 32. Let's see what 32 says. 32. If Canje Expert Hunter is in play, go to this one. Nope, otherwise. Although the land around the swamp is thick with trees overgrown with moss and vines, you recognize the infamous Frowning Gate as you approach. Ancient trees curl over the path to form a gnarled arc, heavy with drooping curtains of moss and choked with vines. Beyond the arch, the trail descends to the depths of the swamp. So we need to find her, this expert hunter. But we need to just draw 1 path card. And there it is. It has 3 presents. Remove 1 progress from a path card if you cannot suffer an... Ooh. No bueno. Nasty location. Very nasty location. Okay, let's ready up. We have to, I think you were just drawing a path card, right? Yeah, we'll have to draw a path card. So let's get all this back. Draw a path card, which is a persistent Umbra. Draw a card. Trail markers, then draw our next one for starting agitated meadowlarks. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so... Oh. Huh. Let's go to 89 and read about the Umbra. I see a trick. 89 about the Umbra. A dark shadow flashes over your head, and you duck as the shadow banks around and heads back towards you. You raise your hand to shield your gaze and stare up, quickly spotting the terrifying form of the massive raptor. Her body is big as a stilt horse, and a massive beak open in a terrifying screech. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do this to pull you down here and put 2 progress on you. We're going to do this to put 1 harm on you. We're then going to do Healing Touch for 1 to discard 1 harm from a being and add 3 progress to it, putting you at 5. Look how easy that is. Then we're going to do this to reduce this to 2. Add 2 progress here, 6. 7, and 1 to an 8 card, which is the 3. Oh, look, you're cleared. We cleared you. Bye. All right, so before a being moves or enters play within reach, you may remove your token from this card to exhaust that being. It's a spirit one, too. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to do... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, that'll work, that'll work. We could do a spirit listen to you. Let's do that. Or we can get the heck out of here. We can exhaust you and then leave. That might be the play. On the map, so check this out. There's no path to get to this. The Marsh of Rebirth. I don't know how to get to it. Yeah, there's no path to get to that marsh. We'll have to figure it out, but I need to find this lady, and she isn't here. So we need to go. That's what needs to happen. So let's we got to exhaust. I could just roll with it. Just make it a 4-on-3 to see if we can get through. Or we could just try to connect with this creature. Nah. Let's exhaust it. I don't feel like taking any punishment, but I might anyway for this. So let's find it's a 2-on. Yeah, 2-on-1. Sweet. Exhausted. No contest, and then we're doing 3. 4-on-3. 5. Yes. So that's a 5er. So you throw 5 progress on there. This ticks down to 3. Fatigue a card. And that's all that happens. No mountain, so we're out. So we are out. This mountain deck needs to just go away. All right, so we're out. We're moving because we got to find the hunt. We have to find the hunter. So we're moving to the sunken outpost, which is here. So we're moving to the sunken outpost. All right, let's update our pathing here. So Bowl of the Sun, we traveled to the Frowning Gate. We did not camp. And then we traveled from the Frowning Gate to the Sunken Outpost Swamp. We did not camp. All right. Okay, let's do our cleanup. And we are going into a new deck of cards, which is the Swamp deck. So Valley, Mountain Pass, Mountain Pass. Come on, Calypso pops out at like the most inopportune times for me. All right, so Mountain Pass, and we have Swamp, which is a new deck. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh dear! Oh dear! Holy what? 4 of them? Oh boy! Oh no! Wow. Okay. This is not a pivotal location, so let's shuffle up. Oh no! What have I done? 1, 2, 3. Is there anything I need to do? Search the path deck for the next water feature and put it in play. Okay, so I don't need to do any of that. So let's get these swamp cards going. Oh boy. gonna die. We are going to die. All right. Okay, so we got a lot to read through here. So let's read through it all. So the sunken outpost, that's why. That's 33. Let's go to 33. Oh dear. 33. Cordo told you that when the Rangers first explored the valley, they set up outposts every few kilometers. They had deliberately placed some in the most inhospitable locations, assuming that would be where they would be needed the most. Pushing aside another curtain of moss and cobwebs, you see one of those forlorn outposts before you. The building has sunk deep into the swamp. Behind the grime-caked walls and the hydra worms that seem to be inhabiting it, it's clear that no ranger has visited this outpost in quite some time. Okay, so we got something to do. But it is arrival, search for a water feature, and put it into play. Nope. Nope. Yes. Okay, so shuffle up. Okay. So the sunken outpost, it's a water location. That means it does not get any invasion problems. 2 presents. X is equal to the amount of water on this card. So it starts off at 2 in the top right. And we can do a focus check to divert the water, discard water equal to your effort. So we're going big on this one to see if we can clear it in one go. And if we put a mountain, add 1 water to this feature. Okay. But it doesn't say to read anything when we clear it all. So I'm not sure what that means. There's nothing to read. Let me see if there's a rata on this card. Or if there's a rata on any swamp cards. Card errata. General missions. Mission 19. Has there been any updates on mission 19? Nope, just 14 of 34, just 1 card. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong thing. This is 19. Yeah, just 1 card. Okay, and Kesey has a 1. Thunderhead has 1. Yeah, nope, nothing. No errata. All right, cool. Cool. Okay. So let's take a look at our water feature. Black Mud. Black Mud says you can add a maximum of 1 progress per test to this feature. Wow. Oh, so it's a sticky situation. All right, so this is down here with us. It's an obstacle. Tristan, thank you so much for subscribing. We'll go up. Ready these. Get all our stuff back. Put this to 2. Draw a card. Still sketchbook. Then we draw a path card, which is archaeological sinkhole. I just want to clear it. I don't want to do anything. Just clear it and get the hell out of there. This thing sucks, though, but we could take care of that with our Tails Rod because it's an obstacle. This just sucks because it sucks. We could just clear it, though. We don't have to do anything. So, oh, and there's supposed to be 2 water on this card. Okay, so cool. So we drew what had for the search, and then we drew for our turn. Yes. So we're good. Okay, we're ready to begin. All right, so, and let me just make sure I didn't screw anything up. Okay, I'm good. I always have to double check myself now. Okay, so you are going to exhaust, going to 2 to exhaust this obstacle. We're going to try to clear you. I don't want to put my token on there. I just want to clear you because you suck. It would be a 3-on-2 though, which could hit me with a nasty injury. Hmm. That is risque. So we'll do this. Move you up here. Give you 2 to 4. Do this. Knock it down to 3. Bump you up, back up to 3. And put 2 progress on you. I could just leave. Because it's just, I see that it just lowers progress. So it's I need two progress to get out of here because X is equal to the amount of water on this location. Diverting it looks like it means nothing. Maybe there's something in the swamp deck that I need to find. Maybe. I mean, the entire thing is the swamp deck. It's just going to be harder to leave here because of that. Let's survey the land with this ability. So that's 2, 3-on-1. 3-on-1. That's 2. So we get to look at 2 cards. Black Mud and a Hydro Worm, and put them at the bottom of the deck. Then pull another card, which is a Heart of the Swamp. Ooh, and that has a story to it. So we're going to read that as that comes out. That comes there. That goes there. This goes down to 2. I fatigue a card. You come out. You don't. This doesn't hit yet. And plus it's 0, which isn't odd, so it wouldn't fire anyway, so we're fine. And nothing else is there. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's take a look at this so you can see it. And we got a story to read. Heart of... Ooh, I can barely see that. Heart of the Swamp, which has 9.1. This is interesting. Discovery. It's the name of the game. 9.1. Did I read that right? I can't see. Yeah, it says 9.1. For the last hour, the ground underneath your feet have been growing saggier. The rich scent of loam and decay fills your nose. Finally, you walk under a corridor of arching boughs draped with hanging moss and find yourself standing on a narrow spit of dry land leading into a morass of black water, vines, and cypress trees. You found the path that leads to the March of Rebirth. All right, so we can imagine using Spirit to add progress equal to your effort. When we clear this, set this card aside. When you next travel, you may travel to the Marsh of Rebirth. Ooh. If there is an odd number of progress on this feature, discard it. Okay. Okay, so we gotta do guarantees here. We gotta do guarantees, because if I draw Sun, I could lose it immediately. I mean, I could do a 2. It would be a 2-on-1. If I get a 1 and draw Sun, it gets discarded. If I draw a 0, we put 2 progress on it, on that feature. I do want to get rid of this. I don't like this thing. I can traverse this and see how we do. It'll be a 3 on 0. If I this is tricky. This is tricky. This is very, very tricky. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Give me a -1. 3 on 0. Just give me a -1. 3 on 0. 4. Even better. So that is 4 on there. Nothing's happening with that, and then this gets reshuffled. And I think that makes it a lot safer. Makes it a lot. We're okay. We're okay now. Okay, we can clear this. So this is how we get into the Marsh of Rebirth. Into that pivotal location. And that is exactly where we're going to go. So let's do that. Okay. So then let's do a 2 on 0. 2 on 0. -1, 1, which is 5, which clears this. So we can see it says, set this card aside. When next you travel, you may travel to the Marsh of Rebirth. So I will set this card right here. That is cleared. We got a mountain. Add 1 water card, 1 water here. Discard 1 progress from this feature. If you cannot, this card fatigues you. And you're exhausted. Okay. We're good. We're good because we're going to travel next. You would fatigue me because I could remove. I could remove all that water and leave. Next round, but this is in the way. I might take 2 fatigue for this because we could go to Marsh of Rebirth right now. That doesn't bother me. I would have to wait till next round of travel anyway. Let's chill out. Let's chill. We're gonna chill. Scuttler Tunnel. That is yes. That's a good thing we chilled. So then we'll get one of these, which is an Intrepid Marmot. Little marmot. It's a little intrepid bastard. Discern the movements of the courageous rodent. To exhaust this being, add 1 progress to it and 2 progress to a feature. Ooh, for every 2 effort. Oh, you happy little bastard. Oh. A plan is forming in my head. Okay. 2 for every 2 effort. 2, 3. 3 on 2. 3 on 2 focus. 3. Add 1 progress to. So To exhaust this being, add 1 progress to it, add 2 progress to a feature for every 2 effort. I wish that would have been a +1. Nothing else bad happens. A +1 would have been music to my ears. Then exhaust you to go to 2 to exhaust you. I think it's time. We would suffer 4 fatigue, but we can get out of here. Or we could wait 1 more round. You move here, put you to 6. It was 4, so we're at 6. Oh, we could go 1 more round. If another black mud comes out, I'm gonna be sad. We could do. I don't know where I'm gonna get the luck to do that again. That just happened to work out. It might be time. I can't travel because it'll be a 3-on-3 right now. Or a 3-on-2, sorry. A 3-on-2. And I need 3 progress. Whew. I think I should just do it. I could injure myself, though. Ah, goodness. We can clear it right now, but he's helping me clear that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's do this. Ticking this down to 5, ticking this up to 3, and let's clear him. I feel like that chance, that was a 1 in a million. Then we're going to traverse this for a 3-on-2. Cool. Passed. You're out. This goes to 4, unfortunately. And you're exhausted. I don't have the focus, but I have the cards for next round to see if I can reduce and then travel. She's in that deck, potentially, but she might be at the Marsh of Rebirth. And I need quiet. Quiet is somewhere else. I can't give the puppy a scratch. I can't do... I can add progress to this, but it doesn't matter. Let's chill. Let's chill out. Let's chill out. Draw a card. Meticulous. Draw a card. Overgrown ruins. Discover. A way into the ancient structure to move your token to this feature. Clear with progress. If it's on there, delve into the ruins and read some stuff. If we clear it with damage, draw a path card. If it's a Hydra Worm, it fatigues you. If there's an active Hydra Worm, damage the foundation to add 1 damage. Okay. There's so much fun stuff here, actually. Whew. Okay. So we're gonna do this first, knocking this to 2 to fatigue to get rid of that. It's just another feature. I think we're gonna build up to this and then do what we need to do. I'm getting distracted. I really am. Because now we need 4 progress to do instead of that, because that stupid mountain card. And I'm not diverting any flows of water, but I keep getting distracted here. Let's do this to move you up here. Give you 2, so 6, 7. We'll do this to remove 1, to add 1. I'm looking for Homeward Bound. I don't think I've found it yet. Yeah, I'm looking for Homeward Bound. And then to add 2 to here to 4. Let's just traverse this location to do a 4-on-2. 5. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to clear it already. Shoot. This goes to 5, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I cleared it. I Dang it. Ah, well. Another time. I was hoping that it would be 4. It would be what we wanted, but that +1. I was hoping it would be a -1. But it gave a +1, so there you go. There's that. Alright, let's divert some flow. So we've got a 3, 1, 2, 3 on 1. 3 on 1, focus. So 3 comes off of discard water equal to your effort. So this goes back down to 2. Sunlight, this goes to 1, fatigues me here. And that's that. Yeah. Now we can try to leave next round, so let's up. That 5 was getting pretty tough. Draw a card. Ancestral Teachings. Draw a card. A Hydra Worm. Hydra Worm. Clear with damage. You feel the swarm shudder. Add 1 damage to each other Hydra Worm, and everything bad happens. 9 frickin' progress to tame it. Whatever, game. Whatever. Okay. We want to get the foot out of here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Pull you down. Add... No. Push you up. Add 2 to you. Before I do that, though, I will do 1 harm to you before I do that. Then I will push this to 2 to do this, to do that. I will exhaust you, going to 5 to put 3 on here. 2 more on 2 on you, going to 4. Then I'm going to spend Ancestral Teachings to exhaust a being and add progress equal to animals within reach, which is 2. So you're going to 6. Can we get the hell out of here? Cool. Which is what we are going to do, because this is silly. So it's a 3 on 2. That's a 2. And 2 is all we needed to succeed here to get the heck out of here. So sun goes here, fatigue, and that's it. Flip this. Okay. Cool. We're out. We are out. We are traveling. We're done with this. We're done with this madness. We're moving to the Marsh of Rebirth. So we're going to use this. So it says, When you next travel, you may travel to the Marsh of Rebirth. So that's where we're going. So we're moving to the Marsh of Rebirth, which is a pivotal location. Ooh, there we go. That's where we're supposed to be. So clean up. And let me mark that. I was trying to get to this. So we're traveling from here to the Marsh of Rebirth. Why won't you let me? We're not camping, and it's a swamp location. Unless Marsh of Rebirth says that it's not. Let me check. Yep, swamp terrain. Okay. All right. Let's see if we could find this Mad King Ludwig and get out of here. So Marsh of Rebirth. These will go away. You'll go away. You'll pop up. You'll go away. You'll go away. Okay. So we're using swamp. Is that a shark? Okay, so no valleys because we have a pivotal location of the Marsh of Rebirth. Only 2 cards. This and swamp. Right? I gotta check through just to make sure. So I only saw 2 cards and it says 1 of 2. So I think I'm right. Famous last words. When I was at Tumbledown, I forgot to shuffle Tumbledown. She is not in there. Nothing would have got me to her anyway. Oh my gosh. Hey Matt, what's going on? So she's in the swamp. We need to go find her. It says we have to find her to be able to do that. I did 3 Valley instead of Tumbledown. How bad did I screw myself up for being an idiot? How bad did I screw up the story? Canje, Expert Hunter, is not in there. That's important to the setup. Let me see if this elder would have given me a quest to find her. I'm so pissed. This is stupid. I feel dumb. Sorry. I feel silly. 77. Would you have given me a quest to find her? Yes, you would have. If you are on or have completed search. Nope, otherwise go here. Which, there's the search. Frickin' heck. I didn't stay here long enough to do this, but I'm so pissed. Ah. What do y'all do in these cases? What do y'all do in these cases? When I played in Tumbledown, I didn't go through the entire deck. So there's the potential that he never would have come up. I think I'm just going to deal with the consequences of that. I didn't stay there long enough that it would have mattered. Crap. And I can't rewind that far. I traveled very far. So, yeah, let's deal with the consequences. If that messes up the whole game and it's like the valley falls into ruin, then that happens because I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's talk about the March of Rebirth. So let's go to 9. So mad. I'm mad at myself because... Anyway, whatever. Let's move past it. The Marsh of Rebirth is the very heart of the swamp, a swirling morass of sluggish currents and thick water stained with tannins. The heavy, humid stench of rot fills your nostrils, but despite the smell, the oxygen-rich air leaves you feeling invigorated. The March of Rebirth is a place of decay and death, but also of newborn life. Yogi. Alright, so the path deck assembly is to use the swamp terrain. When we arrive, search the path deck for the next Hydra Worm and put it into play. And then next terrain, so that's what we need to do on the arrival set. That doesn't look ominous at all. Marsh of Rebirth, it's two presents. When you travel to any location connected to a swamp pass. Use the swamp terrain when building the path deck. Okay, so it's like we get out. We just find a way out of the swamp. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go back to Tumbledown. Freaking Anyway. Draw a card. Pakoda, get this. This is what? Search for a Hydra Worm. Boom. And then I have to draw another path card. And did I screw this up? Nope. This will get 2 on it because of the refresh for the rain, and the Hydra Worm comes in right there. Okay, and we drew stuff. Awesome. Awesome game. Awesome sauce. Okay, well, let's see what this day holds for us. Dang it. Anyway. Let's do you to do 1 harm to you. Let's do you to move you up here and put 2 progress on you. We're going to do this, switching you to 4 to add 1 to the rod and 2 to you, putting you at 4. We're then gonna frickin' no. Sure. So let's go ahead and pet the pup. I'm sticking around here for a while. So pet the puppy, 3 to 1. 3 to 1. Crest, that's a 2 we pass, so we do that. We soothe. There's my quiet. Quiet just was found. Exhaust this being, suffer 1 injury. No, we will not. No, thank you. And then we will do this to make this 6. And then we're going to try to soothe you for 2 on 1. 2 on 1. Plus 1, that's a 3. That's 9. You are clear, my friend. Sunshine, lollipops, nothing. And then we reshuffle this. Cool. And that's how you do it. Then we're going to use your ability on a 2 on 1. That's a 1, so we pull 1 card, look at it. A fetid bog. No, thank you. What else do we got? Ah, there you are. Come on down, my friend. There's no enemies in play. Let's talk about this guy. Aiel Ambitious Shaper. So let's read his. He is 74, and I'll show his card while we read. Enters play. If you are on Remove the Reclaimers, we are. Go to 119. You've been slogging through the marsh for hours when you notice that the sky above you has grown steadily grayer and a soft rain begins to fall. It may be a coincidence, but you feel that the shaper you've been searching for, Ale, must be close. Then you see him perched atop a log protruding out the water, conduit in hand, eyes fixed on the clouds above. I came to this swamp to be alone, you know, he says to the sky. These hydroworms don't mind getting wet, unlike some people. Rangers choose. Snap at Ale. Tell him to stop sulking and put his talents to good use. The valley needs another flood, and only he can make it happen. Or inspire Ale. Walk over to him, put your hand on his shoulder, and tell him that the mistakes of the past need not define the future. The valley needs his help. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think browbeating him will be. It's kind of like when I think about this is me, all right? Y'all know me. I'm a big old softy. Uh, so when I think about like browbeating him, it's kind of like somebody coming on the channel and being like, "You suck, do better," or it's somebody coming on the channel to be like, "Hey, here are a couple things that you could do better. Don't worry about the past. Let's build the future and make your channel better." And I think that's where I want to go with him. I don't want to tell him he sucks. I just want to kind of be straight up. So I'll choose B. Ale straightens and stands and then stands. His eyes shine with tears as he reaches out and clasps your hand. "Thank you," he says. "You're right. This is my chance to make a difference. I won't let you down. What do you need me to do?" His eyes widen when you tell him that you need him to flood the valley again. Write inspired Ale. Oops. So let's do inspired ale on our campaign tracker. I don't think helping like saying that to anybody is helpful, so we've inspired him. And then let's go to 119A. "It can be done," he says, "but I'll need an awful lot of moisture to make it happen. That's where I went wrong the first time around. I mistakenly drew upon the waters of White Sky Lake instead of drawing upon those of the clouds." You tell him that the ancestors are smiling on him. The reclaimers are nesting in the alluvial ruins on the Silverfin River. "Wonderful," he says. "The ruins are a confluence of all the waterways in the valley. There should be water enough to summon a tempest." He paces for a moment, brow furrowed, then seems to reach a conclusion. "I'll need a more powerful conduit to focus my power," he says, "and I know where I can find one. I'll retrieve it, then meet you at the ruins. In the heart of those ruins, there's a tower. You can't miss it. I'll meet you there tomorrow. Don't keep me waiting. Complete the Lost Brother and gain the journey to alluvial ruins. Each ranger suits 2 fatigue. If you are on worm food, complete that mission as you settle on this approach by resolving the reclaimer threat." So I don't have Lost Brother, but I just have these. It didn't say remove the reclaimers, so we're just gaining journey to alluvial ruins. All right, so we're gaining journey to alluvial ruins. God, those are far. It's been a while since I've been there. There it is. Journey to Alluvial Ruins. Okay. And each ranger suits 2 fatigue. I got Homeward Bound. Great. That's actually really good. And that. Okay, so he is 1 presence friendly. If we clear him, read 74. Add 1 token to the weather. Okay, so he can help the weather card if we, well, sorta. But he's here. Okay. All right. Okay, so. We need to get out of here. So if we gain a 5, we can put ourselves at the Frowning Gate, which then takes us to the Alluvial Ruins. Okay. I'm building up a process here. Let's chill for the rest of the day. 3, 2, 2. Ready up. Draw a card. Meticulous. Okay, that's helping. Add 2 here. Then if there are 4 or more, flip. Draw a path card. It's a Hydra Worm. We're okay. We're all right, Chiefs. We're all right. We're going to spend 2 of these to put down Quiet. We're going to exhaust our Ranger to turn you to 0. We're going to use Quiet to attack you for 3. We're going to use you to attack you, taking you to 4. And you'll be dead next round. Then, let's clear you. So we're going to go to this, move you here for 2. Do this, shift this down to 3. Do 1 on the Parathrepsis Whistle, and then clear. We're going to 74. And we clear. If you are on Washed Away, I am not. Otherwise, go to this. As Aiel tries to focus on his conduit, you remind him to focus on just what is needed, not what is possible. Your quiet, firm voice helps center him, and he slowly but surely begins to reach out into the sky. Clouds skid across the horizon on the weather of the valley begins to change. Replace the weather card with another weather card of your choice. It maintains the number of tokens, then discard him. Yes, get the hell out of here. And we want a perfect day. Perfect day. Yes. And discard him. Okay, things are looking okay. All right, we can actually, well, we'll have to wait to travel. We're okay. Let's do a one-on-one test. To pet the pup. That's a twofer. So you come back. Do that. Sunlight. If this being has 1 or more harm, search the path deck and discard for a Hydra Worm. Put it into play. We'll put it in here. You'll come into play. So another one pops up. And then we reshuffle. Okay. That wasn't ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, we've got the travel we need. Let's go ahead and do this to move you and put you at 5. Hey, Doug. Good morning. You have been really enjoying this one, it seems. I think that they are doing pre-orders for second printing. Does this compare to any other game you can think of? Thanks. Yogi, you want to take that one? It compares to Lord of the Rings LCG to me. Do not compare it to Arkham Horror. It is a completely different game. It is Lord of the Rings. Okay, so I don't want to fatigue 4. So let's chill out. Get 3 here. Yeah. Let's do this. We're being meticulous here. So that'll do. Get that 3. Ready everything up. Draw a card. Okay. All right. This gets ticked down to 3. We draw one of these, which is mud. That's perfectly fine. Mud is fine. I think we could get out of here this round if we play this right. So we're going to do this to do 1 harm to him. Taking him out, you field the Swamp Shudder. Add 1 harm to each other Hydra Worm in play. Should put you as 1. You're discarded. I will then exhaust my Ranger ability to turn your presence to 0. Exhaust Kitty to hit you, taking you to 4. Then we will make sure I do this right here. I can try to exhaust you and then leave. And I think that's the play. So we're going to try to exhaust. So that is 3 on 2 to exhaust you. 3 on 2 awareness. 0. You're exhausted. My roll's already exhausted. We're not doing that, so we're fine. This goes here. You, I'm going to exhaust the rod. Going to 3 to exhaust you. And then we're going to traverse for 3, 4, 5. 5 on 2. 6 on 2. I want to make sure I can get out of here. I got what I wanted. So 6 on 2. 6 on 2. 5, which is what we needed. Boom. Crests. No crests. So it says, when you travel to any location connected to a swamp. When you travel to any location connected to a swamp path. So that puts us at the Frowning Gate. And then we could go to the Alluvial Ruins and see if we could do this. So we are leaving, which means this gets cleaned up. I think the swamp paths stay, but the Frowning Gate is back. And the Frowning Gate is not a pivotal location. So we're still in the swamp, coming out of the swamp. The hell is this? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to show you all that. That's part of Martial Rebirth. I could have ran into that instead. Yikes. Yikes. Let's put him on top. Yikes. I lucked out. Okay, so this is not a pivotal location. We're paying very close attention to that. Yeah, Doug, I always seem to make the game harder for myself. 1, 2, 3. And then it's still swamp. So let's make sure We say, where are we? We're at the marsh, and we're traveling back to the Frowning Gate. Meadow? Oh, wait. Where will this let me go? Nowhere. Okay, so I have to do this. I wonder why they didn't add that to the marsh, because when you leave the marsh, it should do any of the locations that are connected to a swamp. The Frowning Gate. We're not camping, and the path type is swamp. Travel. Okay. And our job is to get out of here as quickly as possible. To get to the alluvial ruins, which will do the journey piece. All right. What the heck is this? Oh, the valley deck. I was like, why is that there? What did I screw up? No, this is right. This is right. Right? I put valley in here? Yes, this is right. Okay. Okay. So we just need to draw a path card. And 3 presents and mountains suck. 3 presents and mountains just suck. All right, so we ready up everything. Well, we have to draw a path card. A Hydra Worm comes out. That's okay. We could deal with those. I didn't draw a card. I don't remember doing it. So there we go. And then we draw another path card. The Fetid Bog. The Fetid Bog. It's a feature. Water, which is cool. That means I can fish. After a being is cleared by damage, attach it face down to this feature. Discard 1 face down card attached to this feature on refresh. X is equal to twice. Oh, this is like the meadow. This is the meadow. So if you beat creatures, it becomes harder. So right now its presence is 0. So it's not bad. I just need to deal with that thing. And then I could probably travel and get out of here. This would go to 2. I mean, it's not bad. I just need to exhaust you and then travel. But it would be a 3-on-3 to travel. Oofda. Let's let's do this. Doing 1 harm to you. Let's do this to do this to 4. Add 2. Add 1, taking you to 4. Do that to move you up here. Putting you at 4. And then I'm going to do this, exhausting my ranger ability to put 4 on you. I did that for a reason. Then we're going to do ancestral teaching. And we're going to exhaust the creature and put progress on it equal to the amount of beings exhausted. Equal to the amount of beings within reach exhausted. 1, 2, 3, 4 puts this at 8, 6, 7, 8. All right. Then I can fish, since this is water, for a 2-on-2 to suit some cards. So let's do this. No, I don't need to exhaust the fish. It's just a 2-on-2 test of awareness. That's a 3. That's a pass. So if there is water card in play, soothe 2 fatigue. That's what I need. And add 2 progress to that water card. And crests do nothing. Okay. Okay. All right. 3, 4. 4 on 3. 3, which passes. So at least I get 3. Mountain. If this was added as a progress test, add an additional, which makes it 4. Remove 1 progress from a path card. Sure, you'll go down to 1. You may exhaust your roll. If you do not, this fatigues you. Fatigue. And we're out. And we're out. Cool. We made it. We made it on the journey one. So let's be out because that card's amazing. Thank you, Ale. Okay, so we're leaving. And we're traveling to the alluvial ruins. This time we're no longer in the swamp. And this wouldn't fatigue me because it's X and there's no beings under that card. Lots of marmots. So ravine comes into play. And we're going to the alluvial ruins where we will read our journey, our mission card. So before we set that up, let's go to 1.50. Hits 96.1. Let's see. 1.50. The alluvial ruins. We're just kind of trekking our way down this, aren't we? Read 1 entry based on how many days have passed since Journey Alluvial Ruins. 0. You climb to the top of the ruined tower Ale described, careful to avoid the reclaimers nesting throughout the ruins. You see Ale sitting on a small, well-concealed shelter. He beckons you over. I made good time on my errand, he says, patting a cloth-wrapped conduit laying next to him. I'm glad you did the same, he leans close. You weren't kidding. There are so many reclaimers here. Ale leads you to the edge of the tower, and you look down into a vast pit teeming with reclaimers, consuming the heart of the ruins. This is going to be dangerous, Ale says, and you agree. Do you want to rest before we begin? We'll only have 1 shot at this. Rest ends the day. You set up camp and lie down to see what's going on. Or, there is no time. Was I supposed to walk with him? No, it just said journey and then it said clear him. We're not ending the day. We got 3 cards left. So why does it say clear Ale? I don't understand. Complete the alluvials and gain washed away mission. Read above. Record 1.21 above the next day on the day track. End the day. I don't follow this. Sorry, I'm getting stuck. I'm not reading this. I'm just getting stuck. Clear Ale with progress to flood. To move a flood card? What? Is there any errata on this? Green Bridge. Nothing told me to take him with me when I cleared him. When I cleared Ale, it said that he knows what to do, pick weather, and be done. I mean, we're going through with this, so let's just read the damn thing. There is no time to waste. You lock eyes with Ale and nod to each other. He carefully unwraps what appears to be a long wooden cylinder. Woven through with delicate copper wire, he picks it up and it makes a hissing sound like a far-off deluge. The hairs on your arms start to rise as he begins to channel through the conduit, and you can feel the humidity rise and the wind pick up. Position yourself upstream, he says. It may take hours for the flooding to begin. Once it does, you're going to need to direct the flow of water for maximum effect. Otherwise, the whole place may be washed away, or we may not hit the nest at all. Ale adjusts his hat and flashes a confident smile. Just let me know if you need assistance and keep these reclaimers off of me. With that, he raises his conduit and the skies instantly darken. Clear Ale with progress to move a flood card. What? Complete the Journey Alluvial Ruins mission. So let's do this one at a time. Gain the Washed Away mission. He wasn't persistent on his card. So it's not like he would have been walking with me. He's just friendly. He's not even persistent. He's just friendly. And there is nothing that says that he comes along with us. Replace the current weather with downpour. Sure. If it is not already in play, which means they knew that that's what it was going to do. Search the Marsh of Rebirth set for Ale. Okay, search the Marsh Rebirth set for Ale, Ambitious Shaper, and put him into play within reach of a ranger of your choice. Do not read his entry. Search the general set for all reclaimers and shuffle them into the path deck. All reclaimers. Finally, after you've completed a rival setup, search the general set for one flood and put it into play. All right, so all reclaimers, anything that says reclaimer on it is going in this. Every reclaimer, and there's the two floods. That is all but 5 cards are reclaimers. They're everywhere. All right, so so search the Marsh of Rebirth for Ale. Put him into play within reach of a ranger you choose. Do not read his entry. Search the general set for all reclaimers and shuffle them into the path deck. Finally, after you've completed a rival setup, search general for one flood and put it into play. Okay, so this is general. So there's one flood that we're going to put into play. All the reclaimers are coming in this lovely ravine territory. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle these. Shuffle those. It's going to be 30 billion reclaimers. All right, this is where the pet deck don't fail me now. There's a lot of horrible things in here. All right. Ooh, whoopsies. All right, so this says we're doing the Path Assembly deck. Grassland. Lakeshore. Oh boy. Old Growth. Grassland, Lakeshore, and Old Growth. Set them next to the Path deck. This is the Detritus deck. And then draw one card from the Detritus deck. Okay. Do that. Good grief. I forgot where I think it was this one. Then this one. Then this one. There we go. And then we shuffle these up. Shuffle these in. A lot of shuffling. This is the detritus deck. There should be something on here that says if a creature has ambush on it, it's washing down shore. So I think it's floating face up. Okay. What do we got? Harvest Anthill is coming in. And then finally, after you have completed a rival setup, search the general for a flood and put it into play. Flood response: when this card enters play, or when this card enters play, or its attached card leaves play, attach it to the feature or being with the highest presence that doesn't already have a flood attached. Move that card along the way. If there's no cards attached to it, read 1.06. Okay, so a flood gets attached to the Harvester Anthill. It says clear him to move a flood card. Okay. I don't think do I need to? Is that what I'm trying to do? And the Alluvial Ruins goes into play, which we've seen 10 billion times. That's it. All right. Ready everything up, because we don't have much time. Draw a card. Get everything back. Draw a path card. The web wall, which is an obstacle that comes out. Okay. So clear him to move a flood card. Move it where? I hate not knowing what to do. So that's all it says for him. Then it just says clear him to move a flood card. Where am I moving it? When this card enters play or its attached card leaves play, attach it to the feature or being with the highest presence that doesn't already have a flood attached. Move that card along the way. Oh, I was supposed to gain a quest. That's the reason why I'm confused. What's the quest again? Washed Away. Washed Away is the quest. That's the reason why I'm confused. Washed Away. Wash away the Reclaimers with Ayu's Flood. When a Reclaimer is discarded by a flood, do not suffer fatigue. Instead, add 1 progress to this card. End of day. If you haven't completed this mission, go to 1.22. Damn it. I should have rested. Crap. Have 2 plus Rangers. 2 plus the amount of Rangers, so 3 progress on this mission to go to 1.23. I don't have enough cards to do this. I don't have enough cards to do this. I need a fresh day to do it. If I would have... What would have happened if I ended the day? I mean, I'm not going to go back. It's too late now, but... The next day or on the day track, 1.21. So maybe it would have given me a day to do it. Oh, I should have done that. It would have given me a day. At least a day to do it. Well, let's do what we're gonna do. Okay, so I need a reclaimer, which means I need to search the deck for a reclaimer. So let's survey. 2-on-1. -2. The worst card to draw because this goes down to 3. Fatigues me because that's how downpours work. If there's one or more progress on this feature, there isn't. Add a flood token to the attached card. So I failed this horribly. I don't know. There's nothing I could do. Maybe resting the day should have been the thing that we did. I thought I had a shot. I didn't know it was going to be like this. So I honestly don't know what to do. Let's homeward bound it because it's moved progress from a thing to a feature. Let's put it there. Get rid of the web wall. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought I would have more time, but I don't because it sounds like as soon as the day ends, I failed this and it's over. I don't freaking know. The downpour card is a little hard. I got one more round. Maybe I could wash one away. Maybe. Progress on this, I can't fail to traverse it because it's a 0 right now. You can't go negative. Actually, I take that back. I wouldn't have put it there. I'd have put it here, which would have made this. So this is 4 and 1 flood. That's 4. This would have stayed. Like I said, I honestly can't fail this because it's a 0. X is the amount of harm on this feature. None. So this is a 1 on 0. 0, 1, push it to 5. Add the number of if the number of flood tokens on this attached card is greater than its presence. Oh, before I did that, since we're already retconning because I forgot it was going to be a thing, I'd have exhausted that obstacle. It's not 3, so we're fine. So at least we got to use that the way we wanted. Then we'll do this to move you to put you back at 6. We'll do this. No, we won't. There's nothing to move. Let's just chill. 3-2. Draw my last card of the day, which is Mucus Reclaimer. Skittering, Skittermadur. Ready up. And here we go. So, exhaust me, 0. Attack, kill. Exhaust 2. Exhaust. I don't freaking know. So then well, let's do 1 on 0. 0, so that's 1. That puts us at 6. This clears. This attaches to the next thing. Sunlight fatigues us in the dance. That's it. I don't think there was anything else we could have done. So there was no reclaimers that popped up. This is so disconcerting. If I knew that this was kind of like, oh, if your deck is running low, you probably want to end the day. But nope. So end of day, read 1.22. With a grinding roar, I don't know what happened, because this just says when 1.23 does, it says if you have that many progress, read 1.23, but at end of the day, if you haven't completed this mission, read 1.22. With a grinding roar, the deluge of dirty brown water bursts through the ruins. They collapse under the seething torrent, massive stones tumbling end over end and ancient walls bursting into rubble. You see the tiny shape of Ale, his conduit held defiantly towards the sky just before the torrent takes him off his feet and sweeps him away. Oh crap. Then the water hits you, and you're swept under the surface and black out. Complete the washed away and invasion missions. Oh crap. You come to gasping and splurting. You sit up realizing you're on the shore of the Silverfin. You see the river is swollen near bursting, and as you watch, you make out the corpses of reclaimers being carried along with the current. You can hear a throbbing roar in the background, and you look around to get your bearings. The spirit of the Silverfin is with you, a voice says. You turn to find Elder Cormac Wellers studying you intently. You ask what he means. The river carried you here to tumble down. He gestures, and you see several villagers by the river maintaining makeshift flood walls along the bank. We managed to fish you out just before you went over the falls. You tell Elder Wellers of your mission to rid the Valley of the Reclaimers and how you enlisted Ale's help to do it. A dangerous, brave, and foolish plan, he says, but you'll be happy to know that it worked. The river is thick with reclaimers. They're all washing over the falls. Right, reclaimers washed away on the campaign tracker. Hey, Steve. Okay. Oh boy, he died. For a moment, you're filled with relief, but then you remember Ale. You ask Elder Wellers if he managed to save him too. I'm sorry, he says. We haven't seen anyone else. It's a miracle you survived. We should be grateful. Right, Ale lost on the campaign tracker, our first death. Oh no. Permanently remove Ale from the Marsh of Rebirth set. Oh boy. Oh no. He puts his hands on your shoulder. Once you're feeling up to it, you'd better get back to Lone Tree Station. I expect Elder Thrush will want to report. Proceed to the travel phase and select Tumbledown as your new location. Use the Mountain Pass terrain set. Gain the journey to Lone Tree Station. Oh no. Oh no. Yikes. Yikes bananas. Complete the Remove the Reclaimers mission. Return all Reclaimers in play to the general set. Return all flood cards to the general set. So it says, proceed to the travel phase and select Tumbledown as your location with use Mountain Pass. Travel. Oh no. Tumbledown. Mountain Pass. We did not camp, but our day will end here. And this is end of day on the travel phase. Oh no. Obi Nobi. We killed somebody. So the Frowning Gate. Wait, why didn't I lose? Oh, I gotta undo. Undo. The Frowning Gate, we travel to the alluvial ruins. Show all locations. Nope. Travel to the alluvial ruins. We did not camp. And then we traveled to Tumbledown. We traveled to the Tumbledown with the Mountains Pass. We did not camp. And then we ended the day in Tumbledown. So, Bowl of the Sun to the Frowning Gate to the Sunken Outpost to the Marsh of Rebirth to the Frowning Gate to the Alluvial Ruins to Tumbledown, and we ended the Tumbledown on day 16. Oh no. So, oh boy. So these are gone, and we got Journey. The only thing we have, because we failed so spectacularly, is to Lone Tree Station. So that is where we crashed the day. The first day was super productive, and then this day just turned to potted poop. Oh boy. All right. So he is gone. So he needs to be removed from the deck. So let's say, where is he? Ale. Copy. Removed cards. Add a remove card. Ale is gone, and he was in the Marsh of Rebirth deck. That's our first death. Wow. That is our first death. So Ale is removed from the game. I have a space for those to go, so I'll put him over there. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Washed Away is gone. All we have is that. And then I gotta separate all this for the next playthrough. And whatever the weather will be. Oh no. And we are at Tumbledown. Okay, well, at least with Tumbledown, at least now we're in Tumbledown, we can set it up properly. Sorry, I am so sorry for that mistake of missing to add that, because we could have gotten the mission card to go find the lady, and we probably would have found her in the swamps, which is where we thought she would be. But I that's the recourse of me just moving a little bit too fast, playing solo, and missing something. So it is what it is. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so that's 14 and 15. We'll be back with let's see where we stand off at the end of all this. So we're on day 16, which is Downpour still. Okay, so it'll start off with Downpour. There's something to read, but I don't think this counts since we cleared the mission, but we'll read it anyway just to see when that day starts, because I don't think it counts. And we've only got one mission, but we've done a lot. We've done a lot. We've done a lot. So Yeah. Yeah. A thing did occur. There was something that happened to us. We're playing better. I still liking this game a lot. We're gonna be back Tuesday to play day 16 and 17. Um, so that's Tuesday 16, 17. I may not be here. I may not be playing on Sunday. Or Christmas holidays coming up. So next week is gonna be probably what's probably gonna happen is next week after Christmas, maybe I'm thinking to myself here. I gotta pull up the calendar. So let's see. I'll be playing Tuesday, which is the 19th. Um, I will not be. I probably may not be. Friday's tentative is the 22nd, so I may not because I may be going out of town. I don't know yet. I won't be playing on the 26th, but I will be back on the 28th, and I'll probably play on the 29th, and then we're just gonna go every day every day of the last week of the year, which is the I will be playing this game every day. So that'll be what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, so 14. 14, that's 30. So we should complete this game next week. We're gonna play every day next week. I'm probably gonna do I probably might do a more. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you want. I could do a morning one, or I could do a noon one, and I could play from noon until whenever. Every day, next week, every day. What do y'all think? What am I looking at? Let me see a chat. That's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. I want to get through this game and then do my thoughts at the end on how everything plays out. But I don't know what times people like, right? When is the most impact? Right now, we have just a couple people hanging on. And I know when we get, one of the things that we talked about on co-op chat is that when you do what we've noticed, and I'll say we because it's something that Barrett, Steve, Jen, and I have talked about, and I'm sure other people think this as well, is probably why it's the way it is. But what we've noticed is that a lot of people look at the first video of a game for a couple reasons. One reason, should I buy this? Is it going to be something I enjoy? So it all depends on that, right? Should I buy this? Is this a game I'm going to enjoy? Or I just want to look at one video and be done so I don't get any spoilers because I have the game and I just want to see, one of the content creators that I enjoy playing it. So very positive. Or the other one of, okay, well, I watched one video, I didn't like this guy, so I'm not going to watch again. Or girl, guy or girl, so I'm not going to watch again. So whatever reason it is, or whatever reason lines up, the number of people who watch a video live after the first play drops off significantly. But there are people who I love. I mean, I love them too, but there are people who come back and they watch. Elaine, Yogi, who's a regular. Doug pops in from time to time. Steve pops in from time to time. So there are people who do pop in from time to time, come back more consistently because they like, we like hanging out with each other. Like Yogi will get in on a lot of the playthroughs that I do, and he'll just hang out because I love having him in the chat. I mean, he's a great friend. So, I don't expect these numbers to be drastically like skyrocketing high. So that's why I said, like, for the people who do the whole thing of that, and is to say, for the people who do watch this later and stay with the story later because either I play too early for them or too late for them or a time that's inconvenient and they watch it later, or people who are in the chat who say, hey, I'll come in and hang with you while you play because, we're having a good time. What time works for you all is the question. Would you prefer me to do morning ones? Morning for me, I'm in the US and I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So mornings for me is now, right? Like what I played today at 9 a.m. my time. Or would you prefer for me to play midday, where it kind of equates itself with everybody, right? When everybody can be there. I don't know. Let me know. All that to just say, let me know what time works best, what time y'all would like. If I don't get any feedback, then I'll do whenever I want. But it's just, we're all hanging out at a table, so I'd want to hear what you all think and see if y'all want to join in. But okay, that is going to be it for this playthrough. I'm still enjoying the game. I have thoughts on it. But I won't share it until I get through the whole game. Because I want to see if some things get resolved, some things are made better. I'm not playing the most optimally, and so someone who is like a die-hard LCG player that plays the most optimal tight deck will probably be like, ugh, and cringe every single time I do something. I don't care. I'm having fun with it, so I think it's fun. All right, that's all I'm gonna have for today. So we're gonna get out of here, and if you catch up on this video later. You don't play optimally. Thumbs down. Why do you even stream? So let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'll be back Tuesday for more of this. I'll get that scheduled. Factorio releases every day. I have at the end of the year, at the end of December 31st, because I've built up weekly videos. I have, once it gets to December 31st, I'm releasing a large block of videos. It's all of it, and it's going to be super long. So enjoy that. And then after those videos are done, so that'll give y'all content to look at if you're playing Factorio as well. It's going to be a lot of videos. I'm probably going to release like 5 or 6 of them, each an hour in length. Welcome to Factorio. But we'll be back Tuesday for more playthrough of Earthborne Rangers. I need to do this. Earthborne Rangers. So, yeah, that's going to be all. But I want to thank my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, and you never plan to be either, that's perfectly fine. We're here playing games together. You always have a seat at this table. You always have a chair to sit at this table to hang out. And just know, I hope you have a happy holidays. If you celebrate the season, have a happy holidays. If not, I hope you have a great day. I love y'all, and there's absolutely, positively nothing you can do about it. See you later. Bye-bye.